Are you sure you want to win?
In the context of their kids being a man for them, like, I got a man in my life, but it's my son. What the fuck? Alright. So I think there was another listener thing here for Harrison. Harrison responded to the unknown person, and he's like, "Hey, kiddo, huh? You're abso-fucking-lutely right. One could rightly call that evening mind-blowing. And of course, I'll pick you up tonight. I like this more you are talking of, and I think I'm in need of it big time." So he wants to bang. He wants to bang. He's got the blue balls. But let's not stay at my place tonight. Ooh, it's utterly unfit for a lady like yourself. No lovers hidden there. Only not so hidden leftovers and laundry. Especially not Juliet. I haven't heard anything of that bitch in months, which is bullshit because you talked to her yesterday. I'm done with her. Because I'm with you now. My Marca. Pinky swear. And Nina? You mean anything will set me off? Angry outburst Nina? Didn't even get me started on her. She was my partner in crime a while ago. So to speak. Partner in crime. I don't know how literally we can take that. So, let's see here. Plans to stay away from his home on a Saturday. Well, that's the truth, so. Ex-boyfriend. In a relationship with Marca. Yep. That's one's news to me. We're not together anymore. So Nina will get angry at anything. So let's go to Nina. That's what he says. I mean, these things, I don't know. This is just character judgments based off of what someone's saying. It's not exactly a fact, but... Partner in crime is... I don't feel like that's... I think he's using it in a joking kind of way, like good friend or something like that. She was my good friend a while ago. Partner in crime. But she gets angry, so we're going to put that in there. I'm not going to include that. Unless I have to. Do I have any more leads? Anything to read? I might have to include that to advance. So that could actually be real. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, what crime? Well, I didn't need to bring it to advance, and now I just put in some wrong information again. Alright, so where are we at now? We have nothing else to read. This is a new headline. Okay, there's some things here. The national opinion be on watch. Oh, look who it is. It's Harrison. Reflects on last week's article. Calls on citizens of the nation to show courage and face terror. He looks a lot different here, huh? So let's get something abundantly clear to begin with. I feel bad. Like a fucking moron. He's writing the word fucking in a fucking... the net. Wow. It's like mainstream media and he used the word fucking. What a jackass. In last week's No article, I blabbered about how some bombs would soon go off in Bonton or Fairview. At that time, just to advertise my point of view, I am truly sorry for everyone involved or affected by those terrible events. It was never my intention to ridicule or trivialize the attacks in Bonton. Well, that's what he publicly states. We've not been living under a rock. You absolutely must have heard. That is pretty much exactly what went down. The fact that none of the announced bombings could be prevented. An investigation. That should raise critical questions. How the hell is this possible at all when we have all the CCTV and new safety regulations out there? Why spend so much money for mechanisms that don't protect lives? We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We ourselves must stand up for our safety alongside of high-tech security mechanisms, as those can only work in addition to our own perception. Could he be having a change of heart? Because he's not in thought anymore, or is he? I feel like he's not. No longer a member of thought. Predicted the assaults. Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't think he predicted anything. I think he was... I bet you he's culpable for something. I'm not putting that in there if I don't have to. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. See, he's not pro-security mechanisms, though. He's just saying this shit. Movie release endangered by lawsuit against the director. Gray Shadows. Gray Shadow Saga. Mike McDeal and Betty Avon against movie Sumishi Iran. The agreement clearly stated that no images of the movie would be made public without the explicit consent of both actors, which was not the case for the edited movie poster Iran has shared online. An updated version of the official poster. Kissy kissy for Valentine's Day. There's nothing to see here, though. Well, maybe I have to throw those things in there. Because once again, you know, I'm kind of at a standstill from where to go. Predicted assaults and condemns the Bonton bombings. Pro-security mechanisms. Let's see. Planned proclamation of government building was protest of thought. He's being blackmailed. That's right. Hancock's alias. Well, I kind of feel like I have to put something in there. This is the one thing I don't like about the game a little bit, is that it's very much on rails, right? So I feel like, because I have nothing new to read, I feel like I have to put new information in, whether I believe it or not, to progress what's going on. So that's that's a downer, but what can I say? I mean, I don't know how you would fix something like that. I guess make your own version of the internet in your game, I guess, but then you get stuck more often and not know where to fucking go or do. I don't know. We, the people of our great nation, must grow ever more vigilant. We must stand up for our safety. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do it. Strange way to underline one's argument. It is. Still peculiar he mentioned bombings before anything happened, but well. Okay, so there's nothing else there. There's no new headlines to read unless we click read more. Oh, nope, sorry. Been to singular. Concerns, conversations. Oh. Forgot to get that one in there. Oops. The fucking my son Michael thing killed me. See, I would have. Fuck! Now I got the document, and I put in shit that. Fuck! I'm a terrible NSA guy. Terrible. Awful. Work easy. Looking for a job? Looking for temporary staff? Largest database of 47,000 reliable temp and part-time workers. Ooh, I'm logged in as Molly Schwartz, her fake name. Temp work seeker. Can provide the following services: cleaning, groundskeeping, customer service, maintenance, mechanical repairs. Work nights, work weekends, work on holidays. $8 an hour, shit, woman. Even Florida's got a higher fucking minimum wage than that. But the ability to set your own wages makes sure that you're going to get work. So there's always that. Ooh, there's her address. It's conflicting with an unknown data chunk, though. Here's her email at TNA. Oh my god. D Schwartz at mailreceiver.tna. Titties and ass. Titties and ass. Well, we got her email, so we can go ahead and use a listener on her. Not going to touch that yet. It's conflicting. Bonton Road, 2XD3 Fairview. Works long hours and weekends, yeah. Weather is getting even shittier. Blaine cancels meeting for surprise visit in Trifilth? I don't know. I want to know how you pronounce that word. Triflith? Fuck. Triflith. Triflith. Let's see. Inglés. Why is everything in fucking Spanish? Yeah, change to fucking English. Jesus Christ.
Triflith. Triflith. Triflith.
Triflith.
Triflith.
Huh, Google's telling me triflith. So, I guess triflith it is. Triflith, huh? Working on the weekend. Yeah, working as a single mother is gonna be tough for anybody. I mean, experience. Well, she's been here a long time. She's taken over 1,000 jobs. Jesus Christ. With the number of hours she's clocked in, she needs to demand higher wages. Fuck. Real professional looking for a fucking temp worker. Let's put that into Orwell. What she likes to do for work. Recent jobs and employer feedback. Has worked in multiple jobs during the current week. A reliable hard worker. Would hire again anytime. April 12th. So these are all conflicting with something. Would hire again. 11, 12, 13. She probably saved us when a critical employee went home sick. That's a general temp worker fast, reliable, and incredibly low rate. So she worked for them. She worked for Bonton City on the 12th, and then let's see. Not sure what it's conflicting with yet, so once again, I gotta leave it alone because I don't know what the other conflicting information is. Okay. So some headlines changed here. Let's see. So it's raining now. Plane cancels meeting for surprise visit in Trifilith. Prime Minister cancels crisis meeting and instead visits Parja's capital. Plans to lead renewal of stalled negotiations between Cassart and opposition. So there's some worry kind of shit going on in this game, huh? The Prime Minister arrived. Military honors. Saturday morning, Prime Minister Blaine made a surprise shift of priorities. He was originally supposed to have a crisis meeting with Delacroix regarding the terror assaults. The Prime Minister went to a neighboring country to talk about troubled negotiations with the President Cassart and the opposition. The original crisis meeting was moved from the official party website. It was removed. Blaine took a National Air Force flight to Trifilith. So Parges is another country that we're dealing with here. Not us, but, you know, the government. Well, good for them, huh? Nothing new. About the listener, let's see here. Examination results. Miss Maternova. Ah, there's her last name. Fuck yeah. Writing on behalf of Dr. White. Your last visit at our office, a blood sample was taken. This was then sent to the Bonton Central Hospital's lab. Her patient number. Oh, we're going to be able to get some more information, hopefully in the listener or the reader. Fuck yeah. There are no pathological findings. Everything is more or less ideal. I do this device once again. 12 sideway drive. I don't know, maybe she's a hypochondriac type person. Date of the report is April 13th, 2017. Today's the 15th. Well, that's weird. April 13th kind of strikes me as something like I read it on her job page, but it's not conflicting, so it's not even fucking important apparently. Aha. Medical database. Okay. So she was born in 85. We already have this, don't we? Yeah. Well, it's been October 7th. So here is her this has to be her real address. Industrial quarters. I would trust a medical database more than I would her fucking profile. So we're going to use this one as her address. The listener just dinged. The patient complains about pain throughout the left thigh and upper leg. Searing, burning, sometimes bursting. Leg feels numb. Symptoms occur whenever the leg is stressed, releasing only when sitting down or lying down. 9 days ago, Addendum, I have asked the patient regarding the healed wound on her left upper leg, as no medical record existed in the database. She was evasive and gave no clear statement about the wound's origin. So she had a prior injury on the leg. Visual examination, a cicatrix. Cicatrix? Cicatrix. C-I-T-R-I-X. Cicatrix. Scar of a healed wound. Nice word, cicatrix. Is that how you pronounce it?
Cicatrix.
Cicatrix. That's how you pronounce it. Cicatrix. Tenderness to light pressure. Skin is warm to the touch. Former deep wound in dorsal left upper leg. Femur sinistra. Okay. Diagnosis. Pain is most probably due to a prior inflicted wound. Oh yeah, that's important. Maybe she got shot or something. Like shot or fucked up making a bomb. Maybe. Not saying she did, but maybe. You never fucking know. Prescription. A medical leave with strict rest until the end of April has been suggested. The patient has been strongly advised to favor the leg to avoid further complications. Spiron 400 milligrams has been prescribed. Take 2 times a day. Interesting. So the doctor told her not to go to work. So here's the conflict. I have no reason to believe that she took the doctor's advice. I have no reason to believe that she took the doctor's advice. And she might have actually went to work on those days. I have no reason to believe that she took the doctor's advice. It's the previous entry. Same shit. Patient reports digestive nausea, vomiting accompanied by light fever. Slight irritation of the pharynx. Gastroenteritis. Is there a previous entry? Oh, there's more. Patient reports of permanent unrest, inability to sleep properly, gets up 5 to 12 times a night, does not feel overly tired. Hypervigilance. Tremor in the hands. I'm trying to write, also sometimes in the legs when walking, especially in the left leg. When asked for the duration of the symptoms, patients stated that they began over 3 years ago. Asking why she did not visit earlier, vehemently voiced discontent. A similar behavior was observed. Reaction to any question regarding the origin of the symptoms or social and occupational circumstances. In addition to the usage of strong language, the patient also hit a cabinet door with her fist. The patient tends to react aggressively when feeling challenged or confronted, rushes to extremes. Symptoms are similar to those of PTSD. Oh, shit. Oh, what does it say? I don't know what causes signs. We'll find out. Strongly advised to attend psychotherapy. Prescribe some drugs. Also suggested to go and find the company of other people. A like-minded group to talk to. Aha! What was the date of this? 2014. No, she isn't suffering from that anymore. Well, we don't know if she's suffering from that anymore, but she might be. I'm gonna put it in anyway. Though it's not the same. So duration of the symptoms to record the anamnesis. Pain that began over 3 years ago. Yep. Really bad. Yep, something happened to her. Probably something with her fucking husband. Or her baby daddy. Anything else new pop up, maybe? No. Strict medical leave. Well, I guess the question would be, did she actually work or not? But she got reviews left from those companies, right? Provided they're not fake. Let's go back. Let's go back. Recent jobs. She worked that day. They left a review. Worked that day, left a review. Worked that day, left a review. Yeah. She was told not to go, but she did it anyway. I wonder what kind of information would let me pick one. I mean, the game isn't super, like, isn't as detailed as I thought it would be, so I don't think it is. I don't think there's going to be a mechanic that says, oh, these reviews were not real. So she must have went to work on those days, even though she had a medical leave, strict rest. It's been suggested. So it was suggested. She didn't fucking listen to it. I'm going to go ahead and put in her work history. Well, working over the week, does that account for perhaps limit her ability to have triggered the bombings? It's possible. And I'm not taking that picture of her. I don't want to. So let's disable this. Got some listener information. She's chatting with Initiate. Initiate is the hacker that was fucking with O'Donnell. So let's look at the chat. Knock, knock. Uh-huh. You've got to ask who's there. You blew it. Who are you? So he doesn't know who it is. So now you can ask. Initiate is the name. Do I know you? I'm someone who knows you better than you know yourself, sweetie. She's not gonna like that sweetie shit. Oh, not again. You're from Singular, right? Don't care. I got my number. Oh, she blocked him. Alright, so... Yep. Well, she's in contact with him. That's not a fucking lie. Not like they're friends or anything. Doesn't even know who it is. What's her role in this? Let's find out. Nisha has been in contact with 2 of our target persons so far. And there we go. Investigate the hacker. Keep focus on Matt Ternova for now. Okay, so they've updated the initiate. We can do a full investigation on the hacker. Great.
Thanks for watching Shift W. If you are worried about hackers getting your private information, don't lose heart. You can always pull the plug and be disconnected from the eyes of Fruitbrute. Subscribe to Shift W today to get into Fruitbrute's good graces. I'm talking to you.